Once again, guys, welcome back to the NZB Show. It's 106liveradio.com, the only place where excitement meets diversity 24/7. We continue with the show here live. Of course, don't forget, if you want to be a part of the NZB radio show, hit us up at theezzybshow at gmail.com. That's the NZBshow at gmail.com. Of course, if you want to advertise with us, hit us up at advertise at 106liveradio.com. Alright, so our next and final guest of the day is in the building. He's on the hot seat. He's my co-pilot right now. He's ready to go. Got his shades on and stuff. I need my shades.
Where they at?
See, I didn't know I was gonna have a super celebrity. I know he was a celebrity, but a super celebrity coming here with all the bling bling and everything else.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But he's in the building, Mr. Isaiah Tatum. Welcome to the LZB show, bro.
Hey, how y'all guys doing? What's going on? What's going on?
Good to see you, my man.
Yeah, good to see you.
Stay right in front of the microphone for me, right in front of it.
Okay.
I want to make sure that the fans can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, gotcha.
How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling well. All is well. How you feeling?
I'm great, man. Of course, look, every time I have a celebrity in the studio or a superstar, I feel like a superstar.
Oh man, I'm honored. I'm honored.
It's infectious.
I'm honored.
So I'm just in a good place right now. So let's tell us, man. Tell us more about yourself, bro.
Well, I'm a saxophonist. I'm 18 years old, and right now I'm currently on my tour called the Tatum Residence Tour.
Right.
Last Saturday I just played Mabel House with my good friend Jeffrey Osborne and Jody Watley, and it was an amazing show. If you was there, it was amazing.
So how long you been doing this?
Professionally, I've been doing it for 4 years.
Okay.
But total about 10 years. This is Kenny G's horn right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kenny G, one of my favorite all-time jazz player. You know what I'm saying?
We have a residency at the end of the year. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Okay, that's good because you gotta get me on that show.
Most
I gotta
definitely.
see, because, Kenny G, I grew up on Kenny G's music.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing, man. That's really good. But yeah. So, we came in contact, how old was I? 15 years old.
Right.
And then, I was just like, Kenny, I'm such a big fan, and he called me up on the stage and he gave me the saxophone and played a song for me. Then ever since we stayed in contact then from now we built a friendship, and now we do shows and everything together.
No, I can relate to the fact, I can see the connection between you and Kenny G because you sent me a track and I listened to it and I think I have a good ear for great music.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've as a DJ, I busted quite a few great tracks before even got on the radio in the clubs, and those tracks all became hits, mainstream.
Wow.
And I listened to the track you sent me, and I felt something about Kenny G, but I didn't want to give Kenny G the credit because I didn't know any relations that you may have with the music. It sounded, because the sax sounded very much like a Kenny G sax. And I thought there was some kind of resemblance there.
Right. Well, he had a big influence on that specific track.
Oh my goodness, you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How did I know?
You knew.
How has it been for you?
It's been very well, I've met so many people. You name them: Freddie Jackson, Lenny Williams, Jeffrey Osborne, Frankie Beverly. My manager, Joe Douglas, is Frankie Beverly's manager as well.
Right.
So you just name them. I'm honored to be able to call. I can just call one of them on the phone, be like, "What's going on, brother? How you doing?" I feel good. I'm like, "Yeah, but
Nice.
This is my brother right there," and I'm playing this song.
Right.
So I'm really, it's really, it keeps me humble, and it's like, just continue to practice, work hard at it. Never give up, never let anybody tell you what you cannot and can't do, and never lose your faith.
One of the things I'm very impressed with you about is the fact that everyone else at your age seems to want to be a rapper.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? And here you are, you're taking yourself away from this whole concentrated culture into something else, which I think you would soar so quickly because it's just a different vibe right now. And to have someone that's 18 years old playing the kind of music that you play is bringing light to a younger set of audience into that whole era. You know what I'm saying? It's making me want to listen to jazz music a bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Because again, the influence on the other genres of this is crazy dope right now.
Well, you know what I'm doing? Actually, at the end of the year, I'm working on like a trap album, but I'm gonna keep the authentic R&B, Kenny G style saxophone, but put it on so I can, attract my generation and still be able to stay very diverse
Dude,
in
that's
that field.
dope right there. That's let me tell you something. Not only trap music, but you want to keep it like that pop type music as well.
Yeah, that diversity.
And just keep it like that.
Right.
Once again, guys, if you're just joining us, we have the superstar,
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Isaiah Tatum here live. He's a professional saxophonist here live in the studio. He's only 18 years old, and he's up there with the Kenny G's and the Kid Sweats and the all SWVs and all of them.
You name them.
Let's talk about your creative skills. A lot of times people just play the sax and they probably just, kind of mimic the same verses of a particular track that they choose to play on. Do you try to twist the tone of the rhythms and all of that stuff?
Well, every show I do, I can play the same song, but it will never sound exactly the same, because I keep it fresh. I like to find new things. If you play I practice every day, 3 hours a day, no matter what I'm doing, every day. So I'm constantly trying to learn more, constantly trying to find different ways, to keep it fresh. So you'll be like, he ain't playing none the same, you won't be able to go to you can come to my show this week and next week, it won't even sound the same.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You're definitely onto something, guys. Any challenges that you face along the way in this process?
The only challenging is me being so young, because everybody is really surprised, and it's like it's everybody's like, they got me 40 years older than me.
Right.
So, so those are the only challenges. But other than that, it's been good because I can rock the stage like they can.
You doing the right thing, bro. I had the same problem. Here we are. I'm talking to you right now.
Oh my goodness. I'm talking to you.
You're inspiring me.
I really appreciate it.
No, I'm telling you, and it's great. And I hope my son is listening to the show right now because, I always tell him, son, you gotta keep pushing. You have to do this. You have to do that. You gotta. And here you're just a great inspiration. And I'm glad we're filming this as well too because I can show him what an 18-year-old can do with being different from the others.
Right. You don't have to walk around being like them. You can be different, and your differentiation will make a way for you. Then they want to be like you.
Absolutely.
So
you can pretty much be creative with the music, right?
Yeah, anything.
So when you come to 106 Live Radio, we always challenge our guests in the studio.
Okay.
So we can play a hip hop instrumental right now. You can just rock it.
Play it. I got the horn right here. I'm ready.
Alright, so let me find a good one here for you. Before we go into your track, alright?
Okay.
I'm gonna play this one here. You ready? Let's go.
I'm ready.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Mr. Isaiah Tatum here live in the studio, 106 Live Radio. Not just a taste. So tell us, man, you have this track that you sent me. It's called Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Is that your track?
That is my track.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's not even out. I haven't put it out, but I was inspired to write it because it was early in the morning, and so sunrise. I came up with the sunrise, and I came up with some stuff, and Kenny sent me some stuff, and so I went from there, recorded it, and then put it together, mixed it and mastered it, and I haven't put it out yet, but
I got it.
It is what it is.
It's right here on 106liveradio.com. So I'll tell you what, man. Why don't you just go introduce the track, all right?
Okay.
And you gonna play it on the show as well?
Yeah, I play it. You go ahead and play it first, and I'll follow along with you.
All right, here we go, Mr. Isaiah Tatum here live. It's called Sunrise here live on the SZB Radio Show. TZ radio show. Great track, man. That was for a round of applause. I love it, man. How do you feel about all this whole situation with this new track, Sunrise, man?
I mean, I'm feeling good about it.
Bring that microphone right in front of you.
I'm feeling good about it. Once I put it out, I think it's going to do well on the charts and everything, you know. And it has a nice feel to it. It feels like sunrise, so.
Let me tell you something. That's what I'm talking about, that Kenny G vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting goosebumps talking about this, bro.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You got to feel accomplished.
Yeah, I feel accomplished because, you know, most people from my age, it's people that's been doing it for 40 years and still ain't got to the level that I'm on so far. So I feel accomplished. I'm still learning a lot of stuff. You know, I'm still staying humble and staying grounded, and so I can continue to prosper.
Absolutely. Are you from Atlanta?
Well, yeah.
You based here?
Yeah, I'm based here. I live in Atlanta.
So you got a home here at 106liveradio.com.
Yeah.
And your music can live here too.
Oh man, I appreciate it. Once I put it out, I'm gonna call you.
Absolutely, that's what I'm talking about. And this is most real. You know what I'm saying? I just love the fact that you are in a different place right now. Your music is different. Your age is different.
A lot.
But you are in a place where your future is limitless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I want to congratulate you for your success in this business so far.
Oh, I appreciate it so much. I'm still honored.
And I wish you all the best moving forward.
Thank you so much.
How can the fans follow you and like you and all this stuff?
You can look on JD Entertainment on Instagram. What is Isaiah Tatum or Isaiah T Saxophonist. The Tatum Residence. You can look on JD Entertainment. It has my whole tour schedule and everything. Music will be on iTunes, Spotify, all of the music platforms.